Hey everybody, Stacy Hodge, Emerald Ambassador here. I am excited to have you with us tonight. If you have recently joined Plexus, welcome to our team. I'm very glad to have you on board with us. I've been with Plexus for about 6 years now, coming up on my 6 year anniversary at the end of the month. And it's just been a whirlwind adventure. It's truly been the opportunity of a lifetime. When I joined solely for wholesale. I wanted nothing to do with the business, and I told everybody that I wanted nothing to do with it. Don't invite me to your meetings. I don't want any part of it. But it did not take long until I had full belief in the products, and I started to learn a little bit about the opportunity. I was invited to a meeting, and I decided last minute to attend that meeting. And through the testimonies and the information shared there, I knew that there was something to this company, and I wanted to be a part of it. That very day, I set my first goal. To make $500 in a month, and the very next month I did, and then I doubled it the next month, and it just kind of went from there. When I set that first goal, it changed the projection of my business. And that's what I want to help any of you do, whether you're in this to make just enough money to pay for your products, or if you would like to supplement your income, or even replace an income, or retire your spouse, or what have you. Plexus can allow for that. You have to put in the work, but Plexus will allow for that. No matter what your goals are, we can achieve those with some training and duplication. So first off, our ambassador checklist. We teach and preach duplication, everything that we do. We want our ambassadors and new people that we bring into the company to be able to do the same things. No, I'm not telling you have to do a Zoom or a training or anything like that, because that's what we're here for. That's what we're going to help you do. But the matters of what we do every day to grow our business are the things that we want y'all to duplicate. First things first, make sure you schedule time to sit down and talk with your sponsor, the person that brought you into the company. We want to talk about your goals and how to achieve those goals. We can map those out and plan it out for you. If you know that you want to hit a certain rank on a certain date, then you can sit down and talk and figure out what excuse me, I'm sorry, what it's going to take to help you get to those goals. Make sure that you've been added to the Dream Makers page if you're on mine or Stephanie's teams. If you're joining and you're on someone else's team, then I'm sure they have a team page. Make sure you're added to that. And then we also, each month, we have a pinned post that is pinned to the top of our page. If you're on your phone, you have to actually click on pinned post. If you're on the computer, then it'll be the very first post at the top of that group. Make sure that you tag your new ambassadors in that post. That post has lots of great information, videos, and phone numbers and things like that to help them get started off. Also, make sure that you add them to the Dream Makers for Beginners page. It is a beginners page. It's non-interactive. It has 7 posts with just great, easy information that they can go and find anytime they need to, so they can refer back to it. We want to make sure that we train and equip our ambassadors to be successful and follow the system. So make sure that you invite your new ambassadors to these training calls. I invited all of my level ones, no matter how long they've been into the company. I made sure to reach out and invite them to this training. Even though it's for new ambassadors, it's always good to be there. And especially if you invite your people, make sure that you're on so that you can support them as well. We want to encourage and help them with their very first Facebook post. If you're wanting to grow a business, then you need to put yourself out there. If you don't put yourself out there, you're not going anywhere. So make sure that they write it, and that it's tailored to them, but you can help them with what to say on that first Facebook post, and go ahead and put themselves out there. We want to teach and train our team to sign ambassadors with a welcome pack and a subscription, and that's misspelled, subscription order in place. Our welcome packs are below wholesale cost. and they're going to get your products in your and new ambassadors' hands. We want them to be a product of the product. So we want products in their hands quickly. So they're going to get those products, and they're going to get it at below wholesale cost. So they don't want to they don't want to give up a welcome pack. If they do, for any reason, join and they do not get their welcome pack, they have 30 days to get that welcome pack. So, make sure you go in and help them find that and get that ordered. Your subscription is for you. You want to be consistent. You want to take your products every month. So go ahead and set up your subscription. It's not written in stone. If you decide you want to add or take away products or what have you, you can change it anytime you want to, very easily. All you have to do is log in to your back office and go to your subscription order and change it, add it, edit, whatever you need to do with it. You have complete control over your website and your back office and what you do with your orders. So don't let that bother you or worry you or think you're going to be forced into ordering a certain amount of products every month, because it's not. But you do want to order your own products and be consistent with taking those products every month. Plus, when they order their welcome pack, they're going to get their success kit. And we're going to talk a little bit about that later in the presentation. We want to make sure that we get a success kit in their hands. Everybody needs to have a success kit. It's got a lot of great information in there. Plus, when you invest in your business, you're going to be more willing to commit to seeing it succeed. We want to see our team members committed, and we want to see them succeed. If they don't succeed in the first 30 to 60 days, then they're probably not going to want to see it through. Small financial investment is not much. Our welcome packs are $99 or $199. This is, huge in securing that you stay in this for the long haul. Duplication is so important. No matter what we're doing, somebody is out there watching us. So we want to be consistent and be persistent. Familiarity breeds comfort. People are watching you no matter if they're commenting or liking your posts. They are watching. I've had people watch me for years and never comment or like any of my Plexus posts. All of a sudden message me and say, okay, I'm ready. I've been watching, I've been reading, I've been seeing what you've been posting, and I want, to be a part of this. So don't worry about offending others. I tell everybody, I used to worry about what people thought about me until I tried to pay my bills with their opinions. I've gained way more friends than I've ever lost. And to be honest, if they're not supporting you in something that you're doing that you believe in, are they really your friends anyway? I mean, why are we worried about those people? The people that post consistently are the most successful. You can't just post once or twice and then not post again for a week or two. People are watching to see, are you serious about this? Are you really going to stick with this? Let's see what she's going to do with this. So they're going to watch you. And if you stay consistent and posting, a couple of times a day, every day, and make your post personal, then eventually they're going to come around. They're going to want what you want. Be strategic about what you post. Yes, you can reach out to your friends and tell them about this new amazing thing that you're a part of and that you want them to be a part of it, but don't just spam them. Don't just send them a link to your website and say, hey, go check this out. They're not going to want to be a part of that. So make sure that, you're opening and forging relationships and nurturing those relationships along the way. Don't just spam your friends. They're not going to like it. If you start posting about Plexus and you don't see a lot of engagement on your posts, don't get discouraged. Like I said, people really are watching. Whether they're commenting or liking your posts, they are watching you. If you need some help, make sure that you go and send friend requests to some of your sisters and brothers on your Plexus team. You can look at the friends list, or ask your sponsor for some of her level ones or some of your upline and sideline jewels, and follow them and friend request them. We will be more than happy to help you comment and like on your posts. And the more comments and the more likes that you get, the more popular your post will be, and Facebook algorithms will send that to more people. So your posts will come before more people on their news feeds. So if you need help with that, don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, can you go give me some love on my post? We'll be happy to go in there and comment for you. Don't share someone else's post. Now, I don't mean that you can't use what somebody else posts, because we are all one Plexus, and yes, you can share or use what we post, just don't share. Like if you see something on my page and you like it and you want to share that on your Facebook page, make sure that you copy and paste it and post it on your wall instead of sharing my post to your wall. And the reason we say that is we don't want your friends to get, messed up and contact me rather than contacting you. We just want to be careful and make sure that everyone, keeps their own prospects and their own friends. What do we do when someone does show interest? Well, you're not sure yet about how everything works, and we understand you don't need to know how everything works at the, in the very beginning. That's something that you'll learn over time. Make sure that you add them to a 3-way chat with your sponsor, or invite them to a 3-way call with your sponsor. We're very happy. Most of us work Plexus, full time. So we're more than happy to sit down at any time during the day and or in the evening and have a chat or a 3-way call with your prospect to help answer their questions. And that way, as they're asking questions, you're learning the answers to those questions along with your prospect, and they're getting third-party validation. Somebody else other than you, loves the products and shares the products and knows the products. So, third-party validation can be very important. Okay. I was looking, I saw a chat pop up, so I was checking it out. But we're always happy, to help you out and to help you with your prospects and help close them. If they're asking questions on your Facebook post or social media post, I don't mean to just say Facebook. We, use Instagram and Snapchat and other social media other than Facebook. But if someone reaches out on your post and asks you a question, don't be so quick to answer the question right there. And the reason I say this is, if someone is watching and they have the same question and you answer it right there, that other person is less likely to reach out to you and ask you that same question. But if you answer them and say, hey girl, I'm going to send you a text, or hey, I'm going to call you, or I'm going to send you a private message through Messenger, then that leaves, something out there for others to wonder. Say, oh, well, I have that same question. I'm going to reach out to her as well. So we don't want to give away too much information. We want them to be hungry for information. We want them to reach out to you. So as people start liking your posts or asking questions or, what have you, even reaching out to you, make sure you keep a list of those people. That's something I did not do in the very beginning, and people will fall through the cracks if you do not keep lists. So keep a list, of when they inquired, what they, what you talked about, a couple of key topics, maybe if they had a certain health issue or something like that. Keep notes so that you can remember what you talked to them about. And things like that. If you've reached out to people and they've said no, keep them on your list anyway, because we still want to follow up with those people. Even though they're not interested today, that doesn't mean that something's not going to happen in their life and they'll be interested next week. So keep a list of everyone that you've reached out to and everyone that has reached out to you, and keep yourself notes, and that way you can follow up. Follow up is one of the most important things you can do in this business. No matter what somebody says today, make sure you follow up with them tomorrow. Here's some of the statistics about following up. That says 48% of people never follow up. They'll reach out one time and that's it. They're done. They, if the person doesn't react in the way that they hope, then they just quit right there. They don't follow up. 25% go on to make that second contact, and then they stop if they don't immediately make that sale or the person join their team. And only 12% go on to make 3 contacts, and then they stop. So it says only 10% go on to make more than 3 contacts. I will tell you that if you reach out to people once and you never contact them again, in the back of their mind, if they ever did become interested, they're not going to reach out to you, because they're going to say, well, she was only ever interested in me for that quick sale. So it says 2% of sales are made on the very first contact. So the first time you contact someone, they're very likely not going to go ahead and jump on board. You've got to keep following up. 3% are made on the second contact. 5% of sales are made on the third contact. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. And 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. I hope y'all heard what I said there. This is why following up is so very important. And we'll help teach you on how to follow up. You do not have to puke plexus on people every time you follow up with them. And I follow up with people, and 9 times out of 10, I never mention plexus. I just say, hey, girl, how are you doing? Or if they posted a picture of something on Facebook, I said, oh, I saw XYZ on Facebook. Oh, it was so cute. You're got such a beautiful family. Just randomly keep messaging them and saying things to them and kind of keeping that conversation open. When they're ready, or when they see a post that you've made that piques their interest, they're going to reach out to you, because you never quit on them. You never stopped following up with them. Remember what I said, 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. Never, ever stop following up. You're going to get out of this business what you put in it. So what kind of seeds are you sowing? What will you harvest will depend on what you sow. Many of us just, we want to do it part-time, and that's totally okay. You can do this business part-time, but you can't just do it once in a while. You've got to put the work in. They say, I've heard it said in a book that we're reading, we've got to work the first 2 years, a way that people aren't willing to work. You've got to put it in the beginning. You've got to learn. You got to learn your back office. Or your virtual office. You've got to learn about your website. You've got to learn about your products. You've got to put some time in. You've got to invest in your business. If you built, a normal business out there and you were opening up a new shop, you're going to show up every day. You're going to, put products in that shop. You're going to spend time marketing. You're going to put the work in the beginning so you can reap the benefits later. So make sure that you're attending meetings like the one that you're on tonight. Again, I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure that you attend meetings, ask questions, spend time with your sponsor, spend time on your team page, in your virtual office, learn your website. Go to your actual website, the same one that you're going to send your customers to. You want to be familiar with that, because when your customer visits your page and asks you questions, you're going to want to be able to say, well, you need to click on this or go here, or be able to show them or tell them where they need to go to find the information that they're looking for. Utilize your shareables. We have some great tools in our back office, in our virtual office, excuse me. We got a new website recently, and I'm still not using the right terminology here, but make sure that you spend time in your back office and find out where your shareables are. We've got tools in our back office that we can share directly to our social media pages that are compliant. They got the right verbiage, and when someone clicks on that, it takes them directly to your website. So they're perfect. Learn where they are and learn how to use those. Be active on your team page. Like I said, we're always sharing, training, giving you tips and videos and keeping you up on the latest information. Stephanie and I run our Dream Makers page together, and we're constantly sharing information and videos that are helpful to you grow in your business. If you do not know the answer, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask us. We want you to learn. We want to help you grow, and we want to help you find success and reach your goals. So Make sure that you're attending the trainings and that you're checking out the page. You want to have product knowledge. You do not have to know every ingredient and what every ingredient does. I've been in this almost 6 years and I still don't know all of that. Plus, we're getting new products and new ingredients. You don't have to know everything, but you do need to be familiar with our products. You need to be a product of the products. You need to be on our products and consistently using our products on a daily basis. This is going to help you build belief in our products and help you form your own testimony. So know your products, know where they are on the websites, and know how to help, know what each one of those products do, so that when you're talking to a prospect, you'll know what products to tell them to use or where to start. Understand how they work so you can help your customers. Keys to success. I think one of the most important tools that you can have is a made up mind. Decide that you're going to do this and don't give yourself a way out. Commit to the process and you will find success. Be professional. Treat your business like a business. Get yourself some business cards and don't be afraid to hand them out when you're walking around Walmart or going to the grocery store or at your kids' games or, whatever it is that you spend time doing, even at church. I don't hand mine out in church, but I will outside of church. I tell people a lot, and I said this earlier, you can work your business part-time, you can work your business full-time, but you cannot do it sometimes. Every once in a while is not going to cut it. You have to be consistent. If you have only 30 minutes a day and you have to break that into 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening, then that's fine. You can build a successful business like that as long as you do it daily. I do not work on Sundays, and sometimes I don't work on Saturdays, but I do work my business at least 5 days a week. I am consistent. You want to make sure you educate your ambassadors and be duplicatable. That's something that, we've taught from the very beginning. You want to keep up with your customers, keep in touch with them. And when they're happy customers, they're easy to flip to ambassadors. They want to save money on their products. They start believing in the products, and then they begin sharing them with others. If they're not interested in getting their products at wholesale, which to me, that's a little bit crazy because who doesn't want to save money? But if they're not interested, then that's fine. Just ask them, who they know that could benefit from the products or even benefit from the opportunity. Don't be afraid to ask. People know people. They can be connectors. I know a lot of people who weren't interested but have sent me someone who was. I've had people all the time actually message me and say, hey, I gave my girlfriend your number. I hope that's okay. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's okay. And I one of the most important things as well is never give up. You never know how close you are to reaching your goals. It could be just around the corner. Now we're going to talk just a little bit about the compensation plan. Y'all, we have literally hands down the best compensation plan out there. It is amazing. We get paid 11 different ways. Pretty much everything you do, you get paid for. So if you're working, you're going to be getting paid. We get paid for retail commissions. So everything that you buy or sell, everything that is purchased through your website by you or a customer, you're going to get paid commission for. The first $100 in product volume goes to the company. That is to guarantee that our pay points will never drop below a certain amount. So that first 100 is not just going to the company, it's still split. 50% of the total profit of the company goes to the ambassadors. 50% runs the company and 50% pays us as ambassadors in the field. 15%, we earn 15% of our product volume from between $100 and $499. Once you reach the 500 product volume mark, you're going to begin earning 25%. That's on everything over that first $100. Once you reach 500, you're going to get 25% of that. And there's a little math below that you can see there. You should always have a goal of 500 PV per month. That is very easily done by you and just a few customers. If you're on the triplex and you have a few customers on the triplex, then you've got your 500 product volume and you're making 25% commission, and that's very doable. The second way we get paid is through preferred customer bonuses. Every time a preferred customer orders, you get a bonus. That's every single month that they order. You'll get a bonus for that every time their order ships out. Excuse me. We also get paid business building bonuses. Every time someone joins your team, you personally sponsor them into the company. They purchase a welcome pack. Like I said, 50% is paid to the ambassadors. 50% of that welcome pack is also paid out to the ambassadors. So when they purchase a $99 welcome pack, you get $25. Every time they purchase a $199 welcome pack, you get $50 of that, and that's paid weekly. Our commission is paid once a month for the month on the 15th. So the entire month of January, the 1st through the 31st, will be paid on February the 15th. But our weekly business building bonuses are paid out each Friday. So if we have activity this week, then next week on Friday, we'll get paid for that. So every time someone joins our team on our first 4 levels, we're going to get paid our business building bonuses that next Friday. So it's a lot of fun. We can get 5 checks a month, and it's really exciting to get those emails and saying, hey, you've got money. On those welcome packs, like I said, you get paid 4 levels down. So if you sponsor someone, then you're going to get paid for that, and your sponsor 3 levels up are also going to get paid for that. So it's really neat how that works. 50% is paid out of our welcome packs. We also get paid through retail override commissions. You're going to make 5% of the commission of everyone that you personally sponsor into the company. So all of your level ones, if you have 5 level ones and they all have $500 in product volume, then you're going to make 5% of that. So that can add up really quick on your check as well. We also get paid one-time achievement bonuses. As you rise through the ranks of the company, when you first join, you're an ambassador. When you personally sponsor someone into the company, then you become a senior ambassador. When you get 3 under you, then you are a silver, and that is the first rank of the company. And we'll talk a little bit more about ranks here in just a moment. So each time you reach a new rank, you get a one-time achievement bonus. You also can get a fast start achievement bonus. So when you join the company, and in your first 30 days, if you rank gold or higher, then that achievement bonus is going to be doubled. So you have the opportunity to really make some money in your first 30 days with the company. Our pay points. We get paid pay points, and this is a very large bulk of our check. Once you start growing your business, it really starts growing your paycheck as well. You bring people into the company, and it's network marketing. So they're going to bring people into the company, and they're going to bring people into the company, and we get paid for that 7 levels deep, depending on your rank. So everyone you personally sponsor into the company is worth 5 points, as long as they have $100 in product volume in any given month. You're going to get paid 5 points for them. Your level 2s, that's who they bring in, and your level 3s, who they bring in, are all worth 5 points a piece. Like I said, as long as they have $100 in product volume, you're going to get paid points on them for that month. And it goes all the way down through level 7. You can see on your screen, level 4s are 4 points, level 5s are 3 points, level 6 are 2 points, and level 7 are worth 1 point. Our pay points differ each month depending on the total profit of the company. They calculate it. 50% goes to the company, 50% to the ambassadors, and they use their little math, and they decide how much our pay points are worth. So on average, they're around $3. So you can imagine as your points start building and you're getting paid $3 for every point, that can really add up over time. Here is our compensation plan highlight chart. If you see across here, it shows at the very top, it shows each rank from ambassador all the way through diamond ambassador, which is the top level of our company. As you grow and bring more people into the company, you rise in the ranks, and that can be a lot of fun. It was really exciting for me. I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning, but the more people started coming, the more I brought into the company, the more they brought into the company. It really started kind of happening pretty quickly. But like I said, your first rank is a silver ambassador, and you can see that you need 3 people. You get your one-time achievement bonus of $100. Once you rank to gold, you need 100 points in your total organization, and you're going to get a $250 bonus. And those bonuses go up until you reach the top 3 levels of the company, which we call our jewels. Once you reach the very top, it gets really, really exciting. My first major goal with Plexus was to become an Emerald Ambassador, and I did that in less than 2 years, and it was definitely a life-changing experience. Once you reach Emerald, you get, of that 50% that goes into the ambassador pool, 5% is taken off the top. 3% is paid out to the Emerald. So if you're an Emerald Ambassador, you get to share 3% in the total profit of the company. So it's really exciting. You also get, you earn a Plexus Lexus that you get to go pick out. We have 4 to choose from. I need to update this picture. And you also earn excuse me, an annual trip to Hawaii. Guys, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I didn't think I would ever make it there. And I can tell you, my first Emerald Extravaganza trip, I got to bring my husband, and it was an amazing experience. And I would love for each and every one of you to experience the same thing. It was a lot of fun going to pick out my Plexus Lexus and to get to drive around in it. And, just the experiences with Plexus is just absolutely amazing. They really know how to treat us very well. They compensate us very well for what we do, but they treat us well with trips and a lot of fun experiences as well. The next level is Sapphire. You get everything that the Emeralds get with the Emerald pool, but now you also get another 1%. That 5% that's taken off the top, 3% goes to Emeralds, 1% goes to Sapphires, and another 1% goes to the Diamond. So by the time you reach Diamond level, you're getting a piece of 5% of the total profit of the company. So it's really cool, and it could really add up. You still get your Plexus Lexus and your trip to Hawaii, but when you reach Diamond, you reach a whole new level of Lexus. You get a larger stipend and a black Lexus. You also get the Hawaii trip, and now you get an exclusive Diamond trip, the Diamond Destination trip, which last year it was in Maui. They get to go a week ahead of the Emeralds and Sapphires, so they get to spend almost 2 weeks in Hawaii, which is absolutely amazing. At Diamond, you can also re-enter the company. You can sign up under yourself and completely rebuild. As of now, we have 2 double diamonds in the company, 2 diamonds that have re-entered and grown another whole leg, grown another whole business up to diamond. So basically they're diamond twice. I can't even imagine how amazing that would be. This is our income disclosure statement. This is actual income of ambassadors in the company and averaged at each level. If you'll see the very first level as an ambassador, you've joined the company and they're making about $417 a year. That's not a whole lot to write home about, but hey, you've just joined the company and you're probably just buying some products. So, they're not asking much of you at that level. If you'll jump up 2 spaces to a silver ambassador, like I said, you've personally sponsored 3 people into the company, and now you're making about $5,000 a year. Guys, that's not bad for just bringing 3 people into the company. Seriously, what could you do with $5,000? Maybe put a little away, or, pay off a little here and there, maybe take a trip for you and the family, a little vacation in the summer. $5,000 can really help a lot. The next rank in the company is gold. That was another first goal that I set for myself, was to reach gold. And they're making about $12,000 a year. That's about $1,000 a month. I don't know anybody around that could not benefit from an extra $1,000 a month. Basically, you have about 20 people in your organization to get you to a gold rank. This is not difficult at all. This is very easily done, and many people do it in their first 30 days. $12,000, guys, it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. If you'll skip up to a Ruby ambassador, at Ruby, you are making about $35,000 a year. That's more than a lot of people, make a year in their regular corporate jobs, teachers and what have you. So $35,000 could replace, your income now and help keep you at home with your family. The next is Senior Ruby, but I'm going to skip up to an Emerald Ambassador. Emerald Ambassador's average income, you can see that it jumps pretty big once you reach Emerald. It more than, it doubles over Senior Ruby position. But Emeralds are making about $112,000 a year. Guys, this is huge. This is life-changing income. And this is not something that only an elite few people do. There are a lot of jewels in our company. When I joined, there were no diamonds. There were very few emeralds. Now there are well over 500 that are the top 3 ranks of the company. There's plenty of room for growth. So don't think that only a few people reach the top. It's open to anybody from every walk of life, no matter what your education, history, background, training, no training. Anybody can do this, guys. Anybody. $112,000 is life-changing. The very top rank of the company is Diamond, like I said. And if you'll look there at the chart, they're making about $430,000 a year. That's more than doctors and lawyers, and that's a lot of money. I don't know what I would do with $430,000 in a year, but I really, really want to find out, and I really want to take you guys with me. This is life-changing, my friends. When you join Plexus, you can also earn lots of different Plexus trips. We talked about the Emerald Extravaganza. We talked about our Diamond Destination, but you can also earn a Silver Star by helping your levels 1 through 3. The more people you help go silver, you can earn that Silver Star trip. We've had quite a few people on our team earn that trip. You get to go to the corporate office and get to be pampered for a few days, meet our corporate executives, and tour the home office, and it's just a lot of fun. It's an amazing trip. We also have our Plexus convention every year. This year it is in the beginning of June, and it is in Orlando. Anybody can go to Plexus convention. All you have to do is register, buy you a ticket, and get there. It is open for anybody. It doesn't matter what rank or level you are in the company. Even if you just joined yesterday, you can go to Plexus convention this year in Orlando. We have a leaders retreat every year. That's usually in October, and it is a trip that you earn. You earn by working your business, by bringing people into the company, and by getting new customers, and having your product volume every month. So there's a lot of amazing things that our company offers to you when you join and you purchase a welcome pack. That's why I say welcome packs are very, very important. You get a success kit. Our success kit was just revamped. It's beautiful. It has a ton of information that will help you learn about the business, learn about the products, and just kind of help you along the way. You just got started. You have no idea what to do. Open your success kit and check it out. One of the most important things I believe is the quick start guide. It's right here. It has 10 steps, exactly what to do. Step 1, be a product of the product. I told you that, right? Step 2, get to know your new Ambassador Success Kit. Hello. So make sure that you ordered your welcome pack. If you haven't, please go back and do that, and get your Success Kit and sit down. And as soon as you get it, sit down and call your sponsor and start going through it. We also get in the Success Kit product cards. Those product cards are amazing. Keep them with you everywhere you go. Keep them in your purse. Keep them in your car. And you have no idea what to say to somebody about a product. Each one of these cards has the product on it. It has information about the product, suggested use, and if you turn it over on the back, it has talking points on each one of the products and conversation starters. Just reading through these, and having that information in your head will make it easier for you to strike up a conversation about our products and know what our products do and how to take them. We also get our Plexus in Motion. This is, it's in our back office, but also it's right here. It tells you, get ready, connect with your why. It tells you exactly what to do step by step to become successful. It has blanks that you can fill in. It's sit down with your sponsor and go through this. Just saying. We also have our Roadmap to Success, our Plexus binder. It has a ton of great information. Nope, you don't have to read it all on the first day, but it has a lot of great information that will help you along the way. You're also going to get a brand new product catalog. Inside that product catalog, you're going to get a price list. This is something that I also suggest that you keep with you in your purse. Snap a picture of it and keep it on your phone as well. You're also going to get a couple of what if you could change everything brochures that you can hand out to prospects. So get your Success Kit. Make sure if you didn't get one, please go back and purchase one. You can purchase them in your back office, but if you didn't get a welcome kit, go back and buy your welcome kit. You're going to get products, like I said, below wholesale cost, and you're going to get them in your hands. You need a welcome pack. Okay, what do I do? Okay, you've told me I'm in the company. You told me how I can make money. Now, how do I make money? Well, it's by doing income producing activities. These are activities that you can do in just a few minutes a day. It's up to you how much time you spend on it, but the more time you have that you can spend, the better off you'll be. Practice these 3 things daily and you will see your business grow. You're going to have to share. Reach out to people. You set the pace, but I believe that you need to reach out to at least 2 or 3 people each day. Yes. Get out of your comfort zone and let's talk to some people. Aren't you glad somebody talked to you about Plexus? So get out there, post on social media, make sure you're posting personal and Plexus posts, and then follow up with those people. You're going to do this every day. And then 3-way calls with your sponsor. Stay up to date on the team page and chat. Get some training, learn about your products, watch training videos. Like I said, the pin post on our Dream Makers page has a ton of videos that you need to start with that you can watch with some great information to help you get started. And then reading personal development books. Right now we're going through a book called Get Over Your Darn Self. And it's a great book. It is absolutely wonderful. If you don't have it, get it. If you love to read, I suggest you get that book and What to Say When You're Talking to Yourself. What to Say When You Talk to Yourself is another great book to start with. Great development and mindset training there. And stay connected, building relationships on and off of social media, engaging and investing in others, basically growing those friendships, nurturing friendships on a daily basis. If you do those things each day, you're going to grow and you're going to become successful. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. We talk a lot about the power of 3. If you personally sponsor 3 people, you're silver. And then you want to teach and train those people to personally sponsor 3 people and go silver. What do I do once I've gone silver and taught and trained those people? You go and get 3 more. And you just keep doing this over and over and over and over. And you can see there, just using that illustration there on the PowerPoint, that just through 5 levels, if each of you bring in 3 people, the possibilities there. You know, it happens quickly. You can't do it by yourself. It's called network marketing. You know, you got to do it with friends. You got to do it with other people. Spend time each day on your business. You have to decide how much time you have, but be consistent with that. Also here on the page is a daily action stack. This is just an idea. You don't have to do all of these things, but these are ideas. You know, people say, well, tell me what to do. I've got 1 hour and I'm going to sit down in that hour. What do I do for an hour? Here you go. Start off with some quiet time and prayer and use your positive affirmations. You know, friend new people on Facebook, wish people happy birthday. This is, you know, reaching out, nurturing relationships, contact 5 new people. Follow up with people that you've already reached out to. Reach out to 1 active ambassador. This is once you started growing a team and you have people under you. Reach out to 1 a day and nurture those relationships. Make sure that they're doing okay and that they don't need any help or have questions. Make sure you're posting on Facebook daily. Follow up with a new customer or somebody that you already have. If you don't have any customers yet, follow up with people that you've already reached out to. And then do some 3-way calls or Facebook chats. You know, like I said, we're always available for those. Get in there and do some. You can do 3-way trainings and you can also do 3-way prospects. So, you know, and then spend time in your back office learning. If you do those things daily, and you can break them out. Like I said, if you don't have an hour, break them out 15 minutes here in the morning, 15 minutes here. You can, you know, do the books on tape. If you don't have time to sit down and read a book, get you a book on tape and listen as you're commuting to work or, you know, whatever it is that you have time. I know our lives are busy, you know, and I understand that. When I joined Plexus, I was, you know, a family of 5. I had a full-time job. We are, you know, full-time ministry at church. We're there every time the doors are open and all the extras. You know, we had kids in sports and activities and things like that. So I understand busy. Trust me when I understand busy. This can fit into any lifestyle. Any lifestyle. You just have to decide to fit it in. Once you do decide and you make that commitment and you decide that you're going to make something of this, then you will spend the time doing it. And then just tell yourself every day, I know that I need to do, you know, these few things. So I'm going to spend 15 minutes here doing these, and I'm going to spend 15 minutes here doing that. And then once my kids are, you know, taking a nap or on my lunch break at work, you can fit it in. You just have to decide to fit it in. So we're always here to help you. You're not alone. This is network. We are a Plexus family. You joined a family. You joined a culture when you joined Plexus. So you're never alone. Always reach out, reach up, reach over. You have people that want to help you along the way. They may have had the same, you know, hit the same road bumps or, you know, brick walls or whatever. And, you know, we've been there. We want to help you through it. Just stay consistent, never give up, never quit. Decide that you're going to do it. Set a goal, attach a date to that goal, and then start digging in. If you do these things, you're going to become successful. I want to take all of you to Hawaii with me this year, next year, every year. I want to celebrate your successes with you, and I know Stephanie does too. So I'm excited that you joined us tonight for this call. I hope you learned something that will help you grow and nurture your business along the way. And like I said, we're always here for you. I'm going to stop the recording, but I will stay on to answer questions. So until next time, everybody, God bless and go Plexus. Good night, everyone.